Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing really well. So today's video is a pre-planned video. So I'm going to share with you guys how I go about setting up my week before all the plans go in, or what do they say, like your, what is it, the ink? Your ink after your stickers are placed down, or I forgot how they say it. But anywho, if you love pre-planning videos, planning videos, hauls, lifestyle things, anything of those that nature I should say, then this is the channel for you to watch. So definitely feel free to subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I don't know if I have mentioned this to you in a previous video, but I wanted to let you guys know that I have been using a planner system that is specifically for me, like it specifically fits my needs. Now what I did was I went to Etsy and I found several different shops and bought some inserts from about 3 shops. And then of course most of the shops have it where you can modify those PDFs, and a few of them, well, I think except for one I couldn't modify. 2 of them I did modify to kind of fit what I need, and it is working out perfectly for me. I've been using this system, this setup, since April. Of course I want to incorporate some more things in my planner, but that's going to come between the end of this year and the beginning of next year, so basically down the line. So I cannot remember the name of the shop that I got these from. If I can find it, I will link it below, because I'm not sure if I'm still in that Etsy account or if I'm in my business account. Now also, before we continue, you're going to see I have a burn. I had a 2nd-degree burn on my hand and it is healing, so I'm letting it air out. So hopefully that does not bother anyone. If it does, I do apologize in advance, but it is what it is. So this is my pre-planning sheet. Now this is the first time that I have ever done sticky notes for my pre-planning sheet. So usually I will put down any sort of appointments or any things that are pre-scheduled to happen, like for example when my mom is coming to help out with my daughter, or when we're going to go to the grocery store, because sometimes my mom and I go to the grocery store together and try to get our shopping done for the week, and sometimes for the next several weeks. So it just all depends upon, you know, what we are both feeling like as to what's going to happen. So this is how my pre-plan week is actually set up initially. Most of the time I put it on a sticky note, like a long sticky note, as to what I need to get done for the week, and then that's how I transfer it onto here. So this is the pre-plan sheet that I use, and then of course I have my full weekly view that you see my plan with me's in, or will see my plan with me in. Okay, so next up I'm going to put in some things we got going on. I had some good news today. At the time I'm filming this video, it's Monday, by the way. I had some good news on today, and I'm praying that my husband's news will follow my news, because we are both waiting for some, well, we both are waiting on some responses for some, not some, but new jobs. So I got my good news today. So I am going to take care of all the things that you need to take care of when you start a new job. So we're going to do a Walmart run, and the good news is in the Walmart that one of the Walmarts near me, they have a a center where you can actually, like a lab there, so you can do your drug test. So depending upon the company you work for, look for that in a lot of Walmart. Some, not all of them, some of them do have it, some of them don't. Mine just so happens to have it, so it works out for me, because when I'm going to Walmart I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm going to put under that as a subcategory to this Walmart run, and then I'm gonna do my drug screen while I am there, which is great, because if I have to use the bathroom I can just go straight to do my drug screen, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, well 3 birds 1 stone really. And then I'm trying to think, and then I need to prep and cook dinner. And usually when I'm out, dinner usually is going to be something quick. It's never going to be anything too big. Okay, so moving on to Wednesday. Actually, let's do a few different things. I'm going to do a heart for this one because my mom is actually coming over to help watch my baby girl. Because I have to go to Sam's Club to get the rest of the groceries. Sometimes, I don't know if y'all like me, when I grocery shop, I can never find everything in just one store. So in some cases, I end up at maybe 3 to 4 different stores. It depends upon what I'm looking for. So I'm hoping tomorrow it'll be the last store that I need to go to for the week. But I'm sure I'll be back in another store probably like later on this weekend or probably the beginning of next week. Okay, so you saw me with the sticky notes down here of things that I had pre-planned, but I am going to do something a little bit different because I pre-planned those things, but I want to put them in my to-do list. So we don't need the stencil for right now. I'm going to use the green since I was stuck between the two, and I normally don't do this. I normally use 1 pen. I'm going to use 2 pens this week. So I need to clean our bathrooms. Need to sweep and mop the floors, and this is all floors. I need to dust this week because I like to dust. Like sometimes I do it every week, sometimes I do it every other week. It just depends. But my house is pretty dusty, so I may have to start doing it every week, especially my living room. And the rooms that we're in the most are the ones that I see are the dustiest. So I'm going to dust this week, and then I'm going to also vacuum floors. And then I also need to, for laundry, I think I'm going to white out. I keep pulling out the wrong drawer, y'all. I'm used to some of my like planning tools up on top of my desk, but I have like an acrylic thing now in front of me that I decided to put some of my planning supplies in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this little bubble thing here. And so I'm going to do laundry because this week I have a really decent sized laundry list. Now here, I'm going to use the squares again. So I usually write this in order in which I'm going to do it, but sometimes it can change. So I got to do my baby girl's laundry. I might probably just freehand the square. Hub's laundry. I also need to do, and I'm gonna come over a bit. These are much needed things to do. I need to do my cleaning cloths because I have absolutely none left. Cleaning cloths, mine, and I'm missing one. Actually, let me go ahead and white out another one. And this list here, usually this is where I start, but I decided to do it different because I had all the sticky notes there. But I'm kind of like gonna move this stuff over to these days. It's kind of like my to-do list of what I need to do, and then I'll schedule those things out here. Sorry, I'm getting notification on my phone. All right, so I'm trying to think what else I need to do. Oh, bathroom rugs. Indefinitely, because it's probably been about 3 weeks since I washed them, and that's not normal. Usually my bathroom rugs I try to wash every week. Sometimes I do it every other week, depending upon how dirty they looking, and they don't ever look dirty. And I know there's one more. I'm gonna combine these together. Even though I don't wash them together, I'm gonna write it together so I don't have to do another thing. Oh, you know what? I could have just wrote it separate. Okay. Sheets. And I'm just going to get rid of another one. I just decided to do this because I've never really done this before. Sheets. And then I need to do towels. Alright. I think I want to say that's just about everything. Let me find my list from last week, you guys, just to make sure. Okay, so I've got everything set up from this side over here. I already kind of scheduled out what I want to do on each day this week. So the last thing I'm doing is I'm actually picking out a quote, which I use the app. I want to say it's called the motivation app. So I'll pick out a quote in a Bible verse. Sometimes I'll do one, sometimes I'll do both. This week I'm feeling doing both, so we will see. But I just found a quote that I want to use, and I'm going to share this quote with you guys. So it says, so many doors will open for you when you decide it's okay to start over. And I want to say that this week has definitely been a week about starting over, as well as kind of deciding that it's okay when something doesn't work out, a situation doesn't work out for you, and you don't exactly know what to do, but you just know that that situation is not going to be a productive situation for your life. So like I ended up, you know, losing my jobs. I had 2 jobs. I ended up losing them at the beginning of the year, and it took me months to find a job. And then that job I found, they were not truthful about the schedule, and it was just a lot of hands in the pot, and every day we got different answers every single day. So that job did not work out. Then I found another job, and even though that job has not even started yet, but I found another job, and I realized that that job is not going to work out because the schedule does not fit in with my lifestyle and what I have going on, especially with me having a toddler. So I actually got some good news today. So I have another job that's going to give me everything that I needed to give me, plus it'll be a great schedule. And they even gave me my they even gave my schedule upon extending the offer. So I'll be starting that job next month, and I am super excited, and I'm hoping that everything just works out really well, because y'all, I'm in a position in my life where I want to retire from one job. I don't want to keep going from job to job, even though I'm not done that. All the jobs I've ever had, I've stayed for years, but it's just, that quote means a lot to me because I'm starting over again. I'm starting anew, and a lot of times, sometimes we have to make sacrifices to get where we want to go in life. And if you're not willing to sacrifice and do the work, and you sit and you go, why am I still here? That's why. Sometimes you have to learn when a situation is not going to work, and sometimes you have to learn that sacrifice is needed to get you to another stage or phase of your life. So hopefully that quote helps you guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. Thank you for those who have viewed. And if you're viewing this video and I've said something to encourage you and to be of good courage and to motivate you to get your life together, or you like planning, lifestyle things, anything of the sort, then I want you to consider subscribing, because it is free and it helps your girl grow her channel and helps people see what I'm offering over here. So I will catch you guys in the next one. So please be safe out there in those streets. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.